Hi guys, this is Rosalind Lewis coming to you from JP Associates Realtors, Carolina Living. Today I want to answer the question of, do you really need a realtor when purchasing a new construction home? I want you guys to understand what to expect from a good realtor through this process and what not to tolerate from your realtor. Hopefully this will answer some of the questions you should be asking when going through the process also. So stay tuned. When you're driving around the city and the surrounding counties, you're going to see new home signs placed there by builders that are always saying starting in the 300s or starting in the 400s and so on. Please keep in mind that when it says that prices start at $300,000, that means that $300,000 is the base price, period. The base does not include all the beautiful finishes you will see in the model home that the builder knows that you will fall in love with. The model will have the highest elevation on the exterior. It may have all brick or stone, which means a higher cost. It's going to have the best color selections. It may have a beautiful deck on the back of the home filled with things that cost more money. They are put there for you by the builder for the purpose of you falling in love with the home. But unless you ask the sales representative, they will not tell you what an upgrade is and what comes standard in that home. When you walk in, it's going to have level 4 grade flooring and carpeting and the very best lighting fixtures. We'll have upgraded countertops and upgraded bathroom options. The model home does not represent the start price that you may have seen on one of those signs I talked about before. You must really think about what finishes you want to go into that new home and what that means to the final purchase price of that home. You must keep in mind that what you pay for a lot depends on the lot's characteristics and how the builder adds the perceived value of those characteristics to the home's price. So that is something to keep in mind. I say all of that to say, don't fall in love with that starting price because it'll get you in trouble. Another thing that you must consider is they make changes prior to turning the neighborhood over to the HOA. So when you are building in a new community, the builder typically has control over the HOA and it is handed over to the actual HOA management company. And they can make changes. The roads in that community are privately maintained by the builder until that community is finished and the city takes control of maintaining those roads. Until then, you're just going to have to live with the random potholes, a lot of traffic from construction, and things like that. Builders are doing good at finishing up one section and moving on. But every now and then, they have a lot that just will not sell. And the community is finished except for that one lot. So they must get the empty lot sold. So if you buy that lot, or that lot is still for sale and everything else is done, just know that you will have construction traffic to deal with for a little while longer. The question is, do you need a real estate agent when you are buying new construction? I always tell people yes. It helps to have a knowledgeable agent that really knows the new construction process to make your process go as smoothly as humanly possible. Why not have someone work on your behalf to make sure that that process goes as smoothly as possible? When you hire an agent, their primary job is to make sure that the process goes as smoothly as possible and that they protect your money. So that means that they are asking questions that you don't know to ask because typically you are a first-time home buyer or a buyer that has never built a home from the ground up before. That agent should be checking on the property regularly and being your eyes and your ears so they can know to ask questions if something sparks some questioning in their minds from their professional opinion for building or helping other clients. You want to make sure that they know what they're looking at and for. I am showing you a video and pictures of a property currently under construction that I visited this week. When I am helping one of my clients in a new construction home, I walk the property, take pictures and videos as the home is being built. I have a copy of the specs for my client's home, so if something does not look right according to the specs, I go to the site superintendent and alert them to what I think is the problem, so that it can be taken care of before my client has to be concerned about it. Then, when it's brought to my client's attention, I can say, I know exactly what you're talking about, or I'm working on it, which I think that's the best answer I can give my clients. So things you don't want in a real estate agent that is representing you in new construction is someone who shows up during the signing of the contract and then they disappear into basically closing, or like the final walkthrough that really didn't do anything service-wise because they were not checking on your home. Your agent should be checking on things, advising you whether or not to get a pre-drywall inspection, making sure the pre-drywall inspection repairs were made. At the end of the day, what did they do to even earn that commission? You don't want an agent who's missing in action. You don't want an agent who does not know anything about the new construction process. They should know what the timelines look like, so if things are getting off schedule, they will be aware of that. If they are wiring the home, then that is an indication that drywall is next. And the agent should be advising the client that they need to schedule a pre-drywall inspection. Again, if this is typically your first time building a new construction home, you're not going to know the timelines. All you know is the house will be done in a point in time that the builder gave you. The agent you hire is basically your liaison between the attorney and the lender and the builder. So again, they're working on your behalf and they're making sure that the process goes as smoothly as possible. If you're selling a home and you're building a new construction, it really is important to have a real estate agent, because again, that realtor will know the dates that things need to be completed and when to start marketing your home, so that it all comes together like a great symphony to where everything happens as intended and there's no surprises. The agent you hire should be looking at your house. They should be looking at all the details of that home. They should be following up and checking timelines and checking comps and all that good stuff. They're not just there to sign the paperwork to get you under contract and just be there to sign the paper or to get you to the close and to just get a check. They should be working just as hard and for longer. Yes, we work much harder and longer than in an existing home purchase, but that is what we're supposed to do. If we are hired to be someone's agent, and that is to work on our client's behalf. So back to the question at hand. Do you need a realtor or a real estate agent when you buy new construction? And the answer is yes. Why not have somebody represent you? Keep your best interests in mind when you're buying such a huge investment for you and your family. Please, please think about that. Obviously, go out and look at new construction, but let them know that you're working with a real estate agent and you're not moving forward until your realtor is there with you. If you don't want to start signing documents and be locked into anything and then feeling pressured. So guys, I hope this answers your question about why you really need to hire a real estate agent to help you through a new construction process. If this information was helpful to you, then please share the video. Like and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so when I post new content, you will be notified. All my contact information is below. I have great relationships with builders across the Charlotte area and the surrounding areas. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, my contact information is below. Call me for an appointment and we can talk about your needs and wants in your new home or selling your current home, buying a new one, and I can help you get on the road to home ownership. I look forward to talking to you soon.